Is there really a class like that? Wow, I wish we had classes like this when I was in high school. You know, my son would really love a class like this. I'll tell you the truth, if they had a class like this when I was in school, I wouldn't have dropped out. Hey, can parents get involved with this also? Wow, this seems like a great idea. Let me know how we can support you. All those responses are responses that I've gotten from parents, teachers, my principal, other people that I've met in the industry when I tell them about the SOT. My name is Ronnie Pruitt, and I'm here today to tell you about an innovation that I've started. The idea stems from a personal experience I had years ago in college. I met a tutor by the name of Carlos Cherez who taught me college algebra by using my love for automobiles, hot rod specific. One of my favorite hobbies related to cars is custom car audio and competition car stereo. Once I learned that I could make my car go faster and louder through using math and algebra, I was hooked. Having a love for both of those things, I decided to marry them together. And thus, the School of Thump Audio Club was born. Now, the idea is to develop this program from just being my one campus to a few more campuses, and then into the feeder district, feeder pattern, and then eventually into the district, and dare I even say possibly a statewide STEAM-related, curriculum-driven, TEKS-aligned program after school. This is not a program that will fit every demographic. We know that students all learn different ways and have different motivators for learning, and I want to use this medium as one of those motivating factors. When students get outside of the classroom, I've seen a real correlation with their interest being drawn to what we're doing. If I just take my students outside and sit on the stoop to do a lesson versus sitting into a standard wooden desk, I see that they are more involved and focused on what they're doing. So now I put a tape measure in their hand and give them some type of task at hand to solve a problem, and it seems to be working. It worked for me as a youth. There's probably people that are hearing me talk right now that it worked for them as a youth. I know people that have used measurements and math all their lives, and to this day will preach to you about their need for hands-on learning. This is that opportunity. I encourage you to consider what I've told you today, to learn more about the School of Thump, and to make this a real reality. I will not stop until I get to that point. I know I'm in the early phases right now, this being the first year. I have a small group of students, a couple of parents supporting us, and we are building what's going to be a very interesting vehicle. But overall, my students are engaged about mathematics now. They have something that interests them, and you can tell me if I'm wrong about this, but just about every middle school, high school student that I know enjoys music. And Lord, with the music today, just like in my day, it was different. It's different for us in their day. It gives them something that they can relate to. Join me in making this reality. Appreciate you listening. Have a good night.